Sparky lost a leg in a road accident some time ago. Now he's lost his owner. Struggling with vet's bills for his ongoing health issues, she reluctantly gave him up. He's being cared for at this cat adoption centre.
She's done it with the Sparky in mind and wanting the absolute best for him.
The Cats Protection charity is overwhelmed by similar cases, with around 3,000 cats waiting to come into care nationwide.
We have 20 pens, and in September our waiting list reached over 100 cats in our local area needing spaces. So that's really where we are seeing the pressure and the impact of what cost of living is having on cat owners in the UK.
Increased prices for pet food and supplies are pressuring household budgets, creating a heartbreaking dilemma. A recent survey by Cats Protection showed around a third of owners were struggling with rising costs, the biggest of which is vet's bills. And that's why so many cats are being put up for adoption at centres like this. Vets' fees are so high they're now under official review. The British Vet Association says costs reflect skills, medicine and equipment needed for the best care. But for many owners, vets' bills are out of reach, leaving some seeking help.
Cats Protection actually have a programme called Community Kitty, and that's where we take in donations of food and litter and other cat care items and distribute them across food banks in the UK.
Cats Protection say over 3% of owners now rely on food banks, 25% are concerned about high vet bills, and 13% gave up their cat due to the cost.
Come on, fellas, that's breakfast.
Exotic pets are even more expensive. 2 giant tortoises can devour all this in an hour. Their food costs a third more than a year ago, and their energy bills increased 4-fold, meaning their former owner had to give up a life's dream.
I mean, they don't actually want to surrender their pets, and you know it's very difficult on the staff here because there's tears every day. You know, these are people who absolutely love the animal. They do not want to part with it. They physically just can't afford to keep it.
The owner of this iguana faced a similar problem.
So this is Sebastian. He's a young green iguana. So he comes from a tropical country, so he needs high temperatures. He also needs very specialist lighting in terms of which provides ultraviolet. So that's quite expensive to run. So we've seen this massive increase in utility costs. So people are really struggling to pay the bills.
The centre sees daily new arrivals, from these rare frogs to plenty of bearded dragons, all costing owners more than they bargained for. And with thousands more expected, the centre needs to expand.
And what we've seen in the last 2 years is a massive increase in terms of people surrendering their animals because of the cost of living crisis. So that's a huge issue for us. It's about 200% up on it was from 2021.
But while shelters are full, adoption rates are down. Despite the odds, though, this little guy hopes he'll soon find a new loving home.